All right, let's get right into it. It's not every day you see a week so jam-packed with AI news that it really truly shifts the entire landscape. We're talking about huge releases from the biggest names out there, all dropping within just a few days of each other. And trust me, that's not an exaggeration. This was not just another cycle of small incremental updates. No, this was a week of real, honest-to-goodness breakthroughs that are going to redefine what's possible with AI for pretty much everyone. So here's what we're going to cover. We're breaking down the 3 seismic events. First, Anthropic's precision upgrade to Claude. Then, DeepMind's absolutely mind-bending new model, Genie. And finally, a very strategic double release from OpenAI that sent waves through both the closed source and open source worlds. Okay, first up, Anthropic's Claude 4.1. Now, this one wasn't flashy, it didn't grab all the mainstream headlines, but, for anyone who actually builds things with AI, this was a massive deal. It's a huge step toward making AI a genuinely practical and reliable partner for coding. So you see this number, 74.5%, and you might think, okay, what's so special about that? Well, it's all about the test it's based on. SW Bench isn't about solving simple textbook problems. It's about fixing messy, complicated bugs in actual, real-world code. Hitting a score like this proves that Claude can now handle the kind of tricky, nuanced coding tasks that usually stump other models. And this isn't just Anthropic patting themselves on the back. We're seeing proof from the real world. GitHub themselves noted it's way better at refactoring code across multiple files, which is a notoriously difficult job. And look, when a huge engineering team like the one at Rakuten says it's become their go-to for debugging, yeah, the improvement is the real deal. One of the coolest new features under the hood is something called hybrid reasoning. This is a total game changer for building AI agents, those programs that can complete complex jobs all on their own. Basically, it lets you tell the AI how hard to think. For a simple task, you can say, hey, be fast and cheap. But for a really tough problem, you can let it take more thinking time to plan things out, which boosts its performance like crazy. And get this, Anthropic managed to add all this new power without making it any less safe. The model is now even better at spotting and rejecting harmful requests. It's almost perfect at it. And at the same time, it almost never gets in your way by refusing a totally safe and normal prompt. It's more capable and more reliable. That's the combo you want. All right, let's switch gears to our next breakthrough, and honestly, this one feels like it's pulled right out of a science fiction movie. Google's DeepMind just unveiled Genie 3, an AI that doesn't just create a picture or a video, it generates entire interactive, playable 3D worlds just from a text prompt. This slide really explains why this is such a leap. We're not talking about another video generator that spits out a static, pre-made clip. No way. Genie 3 creates worlds in real time that you can actually walk around in and explore. These places are persistent, too. They remember where things are, even if you turn away and come back. It's incredible. Just imagine what you could do with this. You could type in a prompt as simple as this one, and suddenly you're not just watching a video of a rover, you're literally driving it. You control the movement, and the world builds itself around you, frame by frame. It can also get really weird, in the best way possible. The model can mash up different concepts, creating these surreal worlds that are still totally coherent. So you could be walking down a cobblestone street and then, boom, you step right through a shimmering portal into a huge desert. And this example right here, this is where you see the sheer creative power. It can take a completely fantastical, almost dreamlike idea and turn it into a playable experience. This isn't just about simulation anymore. It's about making imagination interactive. It's a massive deal for the future of games, for AI training, for everything. And just when we were catching our breath, OpenAI stepped into the arena. And they didn't just make one announcement. They pulled off 2 huge strategic moves that hit completely different ends of the AI world. So here's the 2-pronged attack. On one hand, some details about their next big thing, the GPT-5 series, got leaked. It promises a massive jump in reasoning and speed, but at the exact same time, they did something amazing. They actually released GPT OSS, a whole family of powerful, open-weight models that anyone can download and run on their own computer. Now, what these numbers really tell us is just how accessible this power is now. The 120 billion parameter model is an absolute beast. It's competitive with some of the big proprietary systems, but you can run it on a single high-end GPU. And the 20 billion parameter model? That's even more impressive. It can run on a machine with just 16 gigs of RAM. That brings top-tier AI to a gigantic new wave of developers. And these models are also incredibly precise. Check out this weird but really revealing test. Developers gave it a system rule to never say the word 5. So what did it do? Instead of just breaking the rule, it started using decimals, like 4.9. It's a perfect little example of how tightly these open models can follow complex instructions, which is exactly what you need to build reliable AI agents. So, after a week of massive news from Claude, Genie, and OpenAI, what's the big picture here? What's the takeaway? Well, we just witnessed a huge distribution of new AI firepower. The tools we have access to just got way more powerful, way more precise, and in a lot of cases, way more accessible. And this is really the crucial point. AI is moving beyond being just a simple tool for productivity. It's becoming a source of incredible leverage. The power to build your own custom agents, to generate interactive worlds, and to run state-of-the-art models on your own machine. That completely changes the game for everyone. And that leaves us with this one big, provocative question. As the tech giants roll out their next-gen closed models, they are also handing over the keys to immensely powerful open-source tools. So who's going to win? The giants with their endless scale, or the individual developers and small teams who can now innovate faster than ever? This week just proved that this race is now wide open.